Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Wherever you are around the globe, I'm excited to come once again. Yeah, we have so much to talk about. That's why I'll be coming your way every 4 hours if I have the strength. Wherever you are around the globe, my dear friend, this is Salon's Blog and you are highly welcome. If you are new here, kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me hear from you in the comment section. Help us to grow by sharing the video. Yes, we'll appreciate it if you can share the video for us. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let it go viral. We want to hear from you, and let's get started right now. Cole Palmer is the first player since the Frank Lampard in the 2009-2010 season to score 4 goals in a Premier League game for Chelsea. Yeah. Cole Palmer is the first player since Frank Lampard in the 2009-2010 season to score 4 in a Premier League game for Chelsea. Breaking records. You see how I'm excited? I believe you are also excited about the game last night. Yeah, that is how it's supposed to be. The good feeling that we used to have as Chelsea fans, we want that feeling back. We want that excitement back. That is who we are. Even though it is still showing in our play, our style of play, that we are still immature. Our players are still immature. They are not acting maturely. For instance, the penalty incident shows our level of maturity. But there are so much positives in this game, dear friend. Let's celebrate the positives and for once overlook the negatives. We will get to the negatives later. But for now, let's celebrate it whilst it lasts. Right? Gallargher, the young man who just came from the academy, look, this guy, I don't know why the coach is not even making use of him. When he came on, every of his touch, did you see one ball that he cleared from the 18 area? Every of his touch of the ball looks unique to me. He looks a real typical defender with confidence. He's not messing up with the ball at all. He doesn't mess up with the ball. He doesn't, you don't feel the jittering in him. He knows exactly what to do even before he receives the ball. Gallargher. And look at the shot and listen to what he said. Gilchrist to Sky Sports, he said he smashed the ball as hard as he could. He told Sky Sports that he smashed it as hard as he could. His first goal for Chelsea. Yeah. His first goal for Chelsea. Look at the celebration. Naturally, what can he do? The way he ran to the fans, it was a natural instinct. And I'm telling you, go back and watch him. Every of his touch on the ball with confidence. He knew exactly what he's about to do before he receives the ball. He doesn't get the ball and get confused on the ball. From the defense to the attack area, each time he receives the ball, he knows what to do with the ball. Kudos to the young man. I want to see him develop and become the best John Terry's boy actually he is. Yeah. Yes. Cole Palmer says his favorite goal was the first goal. Yeah, it looks beautiful. He said the first one was his favorite among the 4 goals he scored. You know, it's possible. You can go back and replay the game and watch it yourself. So the first goal was his favorite among it. Well, Pochettino kept playing Conor Gallagher out of position just to please Enzo and Caicedo. I'm saying it again. Poch kept playing Conor Gallagher out of position. That is playing Conor Gallagher in front of Caicedo and Enzo. Just to please them. Just to please Enzo and Caicedo. Instead of dropping one of them and playing Conor Gallagher at the rightful position that we saw last night. Where is the right? Conor is a DM. Conor is more effective in the role he played with Caicedo. I think the way forward, if we want to be winning games, then, in fact, the team looked more balanced without Enzo. If you watch Caicedo tonight, he had the liberty. He played his normal game tonight. He didn't commit fouls, but he was everywhere on the pitch, distributing the ball the way he could. He had an excellent game tonight. Caicedo had an excellent game tonight. Conor Gallagher was breaking the opposition play. Caicedo was spreading the ball. They look much better without Enzo. I am not saying Enzo is a bad player. Don't get me wrong, please. Don't get me wrong. Caicedo and Enzo are good, very good players, but they are lazy and can't put together in the Premier League. When both are together, they feel, I don't know whether they are expecting each other to ginger each. I don't know how they are feeling. Both players, they feel like both looks lazy when they are together playing. Last night, when you see Caicedo alongside Gallargher, it's like a new energy in Caicedo. Caicedo is simply not the DM Enzo needs. Caicedo is not the defensive midfielder that Enzo needs to partner with. And Enzo is not the midfielder Caicedo needs. Yeah. Enzo is also not the midfielder Caicedo needs. Tonight's game shows that the midfielder Caicedo needs to partner with is Conor Gallagher. It is. Well, like I was mentioning his name, Conor Gallagher on his X. Big victory and warning to the next opponent. He's sending warning to the next opponent that is coming. Big victory, 6 goals, 6-0. So it's a warning to the next opponent that is going to face Chelsea. Dear friend, that is it. Right now, before I let you go, I want you to understand the people that have been criticizing Chelsea most, like Sky Sports, they are beginning to revise their notes. And this is what one of their pundits, Gallargher, had to say. He said they were brilliant. One man has been brilliant all season. The rest raised their game to match his performances. The rest of the team raised their game to match his performances. Dear friend, you see, these same people, the same people, now they begin to revise their name, their notes. But it didn't just end there. BBC Sports, this is what was said on BBC Sports. He said, say it quietly, but Chelsea are better without Enzo. You see what I was saying? Say it quietly, but Chelsea are better without Enzo. Gallargher and Caicedo, a more mobile, hard-working midfield, and Palmer thriving as number 10. Gallargher and Caicedo, a more mobile, hard-working midfield, and Palmer thriving as number 10. Ridiculous that we are probably going to sell Gallargher. Very ridiculous. According to this, not me, BBC. Say ridiculous that Chelsea are probably going to sell Gallargher. Now that we are beginning to see that he is best at that DM with Caicedo. He is best in that. I think this is about the second or third time seeing him partnering with Caicedo in that midfield. Yes, when the last time Enzo got is it injury or so? Also, the similar thing happened. And he is best in that position with Caicedo. Poch will have to stop trying to please Gallargher and Enzo and Caicedo by playing them together. Now we have seen it clearly. And BBC Sports, they also identify the same thing. Caicedo is more mobile. Gallargher and Caicedo, a more mobile, hard-working midfield. That is what we saw tonight. Dear friend, on the league table, Chelsea are still on a 9th. We are still 9th on the league table with 47 points. Yeah. But now we have a positive goal margin, 9-goal margin. West Ham still on 8th position. But remember, Chelsea has a game in hand. If we should win that game in hand, we should be somewhere around 6th position together with Newcastle. Is it realistic? Can we get there? It's very possible. But our next opponent is going to be Man City in the FA Cup. Once we are done with that game, we'll focus on the next Premier League match. Dear friend, have a great afternoon. I will see you in the next one when you see me with all that the coach has to say in the post-match reaction. Shalom and peace.